Hello and good morning. My name is Anand Joseph and welcome to the second edition of our Blue Rhine Web Summit. We had a tremendous response from our customers from the first Web Summit and especially for our online exclusive deals. So today's Web Summit is all about the online exclusive deals and one specific offer, the JHF Vista 180, which is live right now. Additionally, there are a number of fast-moving, very popular products which are only available at Blue Rhine that are on offer on the website bluerhine.store right now. These offers are specific to your country in the GCC region, and any customers internationally that are outside the GCC region will use our UAE store to take advantage of these special offers. These deals are live only for today at a limited quantity for every item. So make sure to book immediately so that you can take advantage of these prices. The most special offer is the JHF Vista 180. This is online exclusive right now for only 5 customers who can take advantage of a very special price. The standard price of this machine is $47,000. And today, in collaboration with JHF, we are able to offer this at a very special price for the first 5 customers only at a price of $38,000. And due today is only a $3,000 booking fee, and you'll receive your machine in 70 to 90 days for installation and training, so you can get working on it immediately. For our pre-approved customers, they can take advantage of the 8-month payment plan that we're offering for this machine at a price of $40,000. So today they still have to pay only the booking fee of $3,000, and the payment plan of 8 months starts after the installation and training. This prices that I've mentioned also includes free installation anywhere in the GCC, and international customers can take advantage of this price ex-works UAE. So without further ado, here's the Vista 180. Like all our JHF printers, this is a machine that comes with the industrial build quality. It is meant to print the highest quality backlit prints for indoor use, or even the production quality you need just for your banners for outdoor use prints. This machine comes with a standard color configuration of 6 colors, that's CMYK light cyan, light magenta, or you could choose the white option, either a single head white or a double head white when you want to print clear materials or clear films. In the standard 6 color configuration, it comes with 6 dedicated heads. That is the Konica Minolta's latest generation of industrial heads, the KM6988H. This is really a robust printhead. It has a coverage of 131 millimeters. That is, the width of each printhead is 131 millimeters. So it allows you to achieve speeds above 40 square meters per hour in production quality. Additionally, this printhead allows you to print with the highest resolution for your backlits and indoor prints. There is no limitation in terms of the media you can use on this printer. When it comes to flexible media, almost anything can be loaded and fed into the machine. There are hundreds of types of compatible media that you can use for this printer. Additionally, there are over 21 types of compatible media just from Blue Rhine's print media range that you can use with the Vista 180. Usually in printers of this size, that is 1.8 meter UV printers or even 1.8 meter eco-solvent printers, it is accepted that you have to sacrifice speed. That is, you have to sacrifice and accept low speed print speeds for the production. At the same time, you have to accept high production costs compared to a larger machine. But because the Vista 180 uses industrial components and industrial quality build, it can achieve very high speeds in its category, at the same time allow you as a business to achieve low production cost per square meters. That is, the amount of ink you're going to use is extremely low and will allow you to get the lowest production cost and allow you to increase your profits and also allow you to provide many different print offerings compared to the other machines available in its class. This is really the best value for money printer you can buy in this category at this investment level, and we challenge anyone who claims otherwise. So make sure to get on bluerhine.store and take advantage of this special offer and put down your booking fee today. Joining me now is Prem Kumar, our senior engineer, who will give us more insight about the capabilities and performance of this Vista 180 printer. Hello Prem.
Hi sir, morning.
Morning. So this session I wanted to expand a little bit more to ask you some specific questions about the technicalities of the machine. So first is the features. What makes this unique compared to other 1.8 meter UV printers or other 1.8 eco-solvent printers, the Vista 180?
Okay. So in these unique features, if you are saying, first is the build quality. The build quality and the component. If you are seeing in a 1.8 meter machine in our local market or in the GCC regions, the people are using a pinch roller machine. The pinch roller machines, the weight it's come around 200 to 300 kilo maximum. Okay, but if you are seeing in our machines, it's 1.65 ton in our machine, the build quality. So you can see how we build that machines and what are the components we used. It's because of the chase and that rubber rollers.
So it's the steel chase, right?
Steel chase, not like other builders we are building that steel chase. We are doing a triangle builders. So it means the 3 triangles, it came more strong. Even the machine can run with the draft mode, with the high speed. It should not shake that machine. That's all our main important thing. So that's why this machine is that much of strong.
And you mentioned the pinch rollers of the competitors. Yeah. That's the small rollers on the top to feed. Whereas we have 4 rubber rollers, right? Quite big ones.
Yes, our machines is having 4 rubber rollers. This rubber roller, it has 15 to 18 mm dia. The size is a 15 to 18 mm dia, and upper one it's 18 mm and lower one is the 15 mm. Same things in the back side. This rubber roller is giving a tension to the medias. So once we load the media, a pneumatic pressure to push that second roller to touch that first rollers, then it will give one tension. Then after that we have to adjust the tension in software. That one is giving like that. So media is always be in the stable position. So once we get in the stable position, so it means you can load any kind of flexible medias in that, even fabric, manner, or backlight, high GSM substrate or anything, we can load it. We have to adjust that kind of tensions only. In pinch roller machine, if you see that pinch roller machine, the drivers, it can pull only that substrate. This roller can pull that media like that moving. You know what will happen that once it's moving, you know, the media will go left or right or jump. Sometimes it start with the wrinkles. Then this one will really touch to the printed and it will affect the print quality. So these are the...
So the customers have flexibility also. So they can use heavyweight tarpaulins for printing, or they can use very thin textile materials also.
Yes.
Whereas this would be a limitation for pinch rollers, which cannot manage heavy materials or thin materials which might wrinkle as it is being feed.
And there are one more important point in that categories. It's a coolant table.
Yes.
The coolant table, only in our JHF machine we have a coolant table. This coolant table we always keep the substrate to keep normal temperatures. Example, we set the temperatures 18 to 20 degrees. Then we are running a machine like a 24/7 because our machine is a industrial machine. So we are running a machine 24/7. The table, you know, the LED systems, it's always firing a bidirectional curing system. So it's cure the ink, and the table it's get heat up. So once it's get the heat up, you know, when they were running it frequently, it start with the wrinkles first.
Especially on, I think, vinyls, right? To deform it.
And you can see the vinyls with the vertical lines or something like that. So that's the coolant is going to help to protect that vinyl wrinkles, and also same substrate level,
keep the temperature stable on the vinyl, so the print also is not affected. That's good. So what about the LED? Can you say a bit more about
Yes.
that LED curing
Yes.
system?
In a LED curing system, we are using an air coolant LED, and if you see in the market, they were also saying is the LED curing system, but that one is a water coolant LED curing system. Water coolant LED curing system means is a low power and low speed to cure that ink. But air coolant LED, it's like a 0 second to start and 0 seconds to off.
To start to get the power.
Powers. So 0 seconds to start and 0 second to close the powers. And also it's giving a very strong and speed curing system. So that's why we were using its
Air coolant
LED
on our
systems.
system.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the anti-static device? How does that help us?
Yes. Example, we are using a vinyls. Vinyls or fabric or banners. There are some static in that point is that one can affect that qualities like a printing a skin tones or like a small letters. Then there's feathers or something, it will easily feel that tone. If you are looking in normal eyes, you can't see, but if you are seeing in the lens or something, then it can be affected. So this anti-static bar, it collects that static in that substrate, moving a left direction or right direction. Because we have static bar and also we have a collision sensors. So it's the anti-static bar just move left and right. That time it will remove that static in that material, and we can print easily, and it will not affect that any quality issues. And also this collision sensor, it can protect the printhead because we are using an industrial printhead, and media or something, if it is some operator mistake or any mistake it's happened, that time the collision sensor to protect that printed carriage, even left side or right side. None of the machine in 1.8 category is having not
anti-static
or collisions. This is really important things in our machine.
Okay.
And one more thing, it's encoders. We are using metal encoder strips. This metal encoder strip with the grease resistance. So for other machines, if you are seeing it, they are using only film.
A film encoder.
Yeah.
So this, I think, an encoder is the strip that is on the gantry, right?
Yes, it's on the
gantry. Sends the signal from the computer to the printhead.
So electronic signal. X direction DPI. So it calculated that.
So this is a very critical component. So ours is made of metal. Competitors, they use a film.
It's really long lasting.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about to clean or something like that.
Right.
Just like that. But in that films kind of categories, they ask to clean every day, and the lifetime is maximum 3 to 6 months. And after 6 months, they have to replace that items, and also they have to do a mini alignment things. The operator cannot do that. Everything to the engineer. Then there are certain expenses is there at that point.
Right. Something else that's unique is with this versus eco-solvent printers is, I think, the ink consumption. Can you talk a little bit how with UV printer, our customers can use a lot less ink when they're doing their prints compared to eco-solvent, and also in terms of the purging and things, that they don't waste ink during printing.
Usually eco-solvent machines, they having a one purging systems. Okay, one purging system means they have 6 color or 4 colors, any machines. One purging system, if they're having some problem with the black, they want to clean a black, but they has to clean all the printed.
All the colors.
Yeah, all the colors. Then only they can able to clean to reach that certain point of nozzles. So if you calculate it, instead of cleaning only black, you have to clean all the colors. Then you have to calculate it the 4 colors of wastage or 6 colors of wastage. In our machines, we are using a separate negative pressure system for white and the colors, and also separate solenoid valve to control that single purging system. So whenever we want to clean one channel, we can clean it easily. So no need to clean that other printed or something like that. And also it's a manual cleaning. It's really easy. Just single pass and just wipe the printed and send the command. That's it.
Sometimes the customers have a doubt, like today they're printing on a eco-solvent printer, and for example they're using 50 liters in a month, and the cost of a UV printing is significantly higher. But obviously they don't have to use 50 liters anymore. So can you explain about that and how UV uses much lower consumption of ink versus solvent, eco-solvent?
Yeah, let me explain. See, usually how UV is printing is the top layer of the substrate. Okay, but a solvent or exco-solvent is absorbing that media. So what happened? Example, I want to print a dark color of black. Even in UV, I can use only single color black, so 100% I can fill it in that black colors. But echo solvent, it's not possible to reach with the single color black to get that kind of level. So we have to create that 4 colors, CMYK, all colors 100%. Instead of 1 color file, they have to use a 4 colors. Just comparison 1 liter here and here it's a 4 liters. The ink price cost is different, but 1 liter here printing in the same colors, and here it's a 4 liter of printing in the same color, because echo solvent is absorbing and more wastage, and also echo solvent need a dryer, and the speed is very slow to curing.
So essentially, it's much more efficient use of the
Yes.
ink compared to eco solvent ink. Every milliliter you could say is efficiently used when executing your print.
Yeah.
So something that's also interesting to many of our customers is, they used to use a certain type of model of eco-solvent printer or water-based printer for indoor prints only. But this printer can do very good indoor quality in addition to outdoor quality. So can you talk about the advantage of having 6 colors and this Caldera ripping software to achieve high quality indoor prints?
Let me talk about 6 colors qualities. Okay, basically 6 color quality is using for only indoor machines. Outdoor machines, if you are saying no one is using 6 colors, they will simply use the CMYK because they need to get only this outdoor levels. They don't care about the skin tones or like a sky or grayscale levels or something like that. This one, once we use the 6 colors, then only we can get kind of a smoothing, and also let me explain how this 6 color will work. When we are creating a linearization in any ripping software, when we are creating a linearization in that, we have to mention that softwares where we have to start that light shadows and we have to end with that dark shadows. So we have to calculate it in that linearization.
Is that also like gradation, color gradation?
This color garments we used to call.
Color garments.
So what we'll do in the linearization, we have to select that certain point. Okay, 1% to 30% light shadows should play with that colors, and dark shadows 30 to 70% dark shadows and also light shadows. So we can get a proper skin tones and a proper grayscale level, and also the skies kind of colors we can get it very easily. Yes, light cyan and light magenta using that one.
And Caldera?
Caldera, yeah. One of the best software in a large pharma industries in ripping categories, it's a Caldera. Okay, Caldera is basically support for Linux, Debian or Mac support. Okay, and this Caldera we are giving a latest version. It's called version 14, and it's a higher version of the categories in that. And our Caldera software we are giving with this easy media options and composing and nesting and step and repeat. So easy media option means the customer can change that ink density levels, they can play with that, and also we can create a new profile to the customers. They can do whatever they want to control that ink densities or linearizations. If the customer knows this color it's really high ink densities, so they want to reduce that colors or color garments, then they can play it in that easy media option. That one can help, and also Caldera can save that ink cost. And if for example with the other software, if you want to reach like our Blue Rhine logo, the blue and orange, we are spending like other software. It's ripping with this 300 by 1800 resolutions. It's around 8 milli to 10 milli. In Caldera, do it in a 4 to 5 millis. So it means that kind of saving is there. And composing. If you come to composing or nesting, composing is the manual kind of nesting, and our machine is a 1.8 meter. So the customer is loaded with the 1.8 meter media, and they have some jobs like one is 60 centimeters, other one is the 1 meter, other one is the 1.2 meters, next file is the 1.8 meter. They don't want to change a different medias. They just put in the compose and just drag and drop that file, and this file is automatically arrange it itself. Then they can send that command.
That will save the media wastage also.
Media wastage. And same thing is the nesting.
And our customers can also do the upgrade, right, to cost proof, so they can measure exactly how much ink and measure the machine.
Cost proof of the additional component is the optional actually. So basically, cost proof means the customer can calculate that in cost how much they are spending in that jobs, how many milli they are spending, and even they can calculate it what cost they want, like dirhams or riyal or Saudi riyal, any kind of calculation we can calculate it automatically in the software. So these are the really important things in our Caldera software.
Great. So our machine also uses the industrial Konica head, and compared to machines in this category, they never use the industrial head. And can you explain, like, our head, it's having this metal plate and how it's different from other heads and why it will last longer? And please also explain, like, why the manufacturer doesn't give a warranty on the head itself.
Okay. First, let me explain the head. Our head, it's called Konica Minolta 1024i. Now the new name it's KM6988H. So it means industrial printed. That one it's coming with the 13 picoliter droplet size. Basically, this printed, it comes with the metal plate and it's the single color channels. So single color channels means one head is having a one colors. Okay, this metal plate it's a really strong glues, and they were using it's a proper firing frequency setups including with the heaters, and also this one having a different grayscale levels in that our printed. If it is other machines, if you are seeing in any 1.8 meter machines or any solvent or eco solvent or UV, they were using only the Epson printed. Epson printed have different kind of varieties is there, DX5, DX7, now it's a 5W13, and those printers is made for thin filament. The bottom base is a thin filament, and this thin filament, actually the Epson is giving a lifetime of the printed is maximum 6 months. 6 months, and it depends on the customer, they can work 6 to 1 year. Okay, but if it is a thin filament printed in the bottom, while cleaning also the head will get easily damaged, because the suction, if it is a heavy suck, it's automatic pump. That's why they are not giving a manual cleaning. If it is a manual cleaning, the operator will damage the printed
because of the filament.
So that's why they were using a capping system and using some DC pump. So whenever using that capping, and also it's something like 3,000, 4,000 times only it's limited. If it is more than that, then head will get damaged. If one nozzle, if you are trying to clean, then you are wasting your head life. That kind of things is there. And the next one, the other category is Ricoh Gen 5. Ricoh Gen 5 also the people used to call the industrial printing, but it's made with that metal, the bottom nozzle plate. But the thing is, it doesn't have a proper firing frequency with that heaters. So what will happen? The lifetime is really less, and the speed also it's really low. If you have example Ricoh Gen 5 Epson head, we say it's a 6 month, means Ricoh Gen 5 it's 1 year maximum.
So that's interesting. So we had a number of installations of our printers, and can you say like how many have been installed and if we've replaced any heads in this period?
In so far, 2018 we started this business. So far we did 20 Konica series machine we installed in different categories. 1.8 meters, 3.2. 3.2 we have two versions. One is the single row and dual row, and also 5 meter we have two versions. One is the economical and the other one is the industrial one. So far it's a 20 machine we installed, and we never replaced any printed.
So not a single print head replaced for any of our Konica Minolta customers, and also our Kyocera customers, to be fair. And because these are very industrial heads, so compared to other machines in that category who use different types of print heads, which would bring the cost down, you would have more cost throughout the life of the machine. Yes. So fortunately, touch wood, none of our customers had to change any print head so far, and hopefully will continue to be like that.
Yeah.
And I think also no issues with the nozzles blocking or minor issues that can be resolved over a period of time. But why doesn't the manufacturer give a warranty?
So usually, let me explain the warranty conditions. Basically the printers, the manufacturers or distributors, there are certain point is there. One is this electrical and electronics component, they will give a warranty. It's a 1-year warranty, means they will give a electrical and a electrical component. Example, relay or motors or drivers or boards. These all we can cover in the warranty. But consumable items,
which the head is a consumable.
Yeah, head is a consumable. Ink system is the consumable. Filters or ink tanks, those are the consumable items. Consumable items, it's not covered in the warranties. And if it is really manufactured defect or something, we can replace it at the time.
And we can find out those manufacturing
Yes.
defects and
Yes.
replace it if there's an issue. That's great. So I think we covered a lot of interesting points here on this session, and thank you, Prem, for enlightening us on the technicalities of the machine and the features. And this offer is a very special offer for the first 5 customers of Vista 180. It's only a $3,000 down payment that you need to book your machine and avail this offer. Thank you to JHF for the collaboration, and also make sure to check out all the other special offers on bluerhine.store. We have a lot of popular fast moving items specific to your country which you can take advantage of immediately and book them. So thank you for joining us on this session, and we'll see you at the next Web Summit very soon.
Thank you.